All right, happiness is achieved when you stop waiting for it, guys, and make the most of the moment you are in now.
Absolutely. Welcome. It's another grand edition for Wake Up Nigeria. This very last day of the work week. Fridays are for, well, the best responses to everything that you've gotten. It is a reminder that, hey, weekend is here, so get your groove on. Welcome to Wake Up Nigeria.
You can finally say,
Don't collapse. You better tie your shoelaces, because I don't want to step on them. And,
Mazino, do not let the devil use you.
Yeah, those intrusive thoughts.
Please. Gets behind you intrusive thoughts.
Stop. In any case, you guys are welcome. It's going to be a blast here for this last day for the week. Today, it's going to be your favorite one for every single one that we put together this week.
Yes.
We're not doing it alone. Let's tell them who else is inside here.
I'm sure. Are you guessing? Are you guessing?
Mr.
It's Mike Massey Cannon.
How you doing, man?
It's Friday, and of course, the end of a work week. It's, what's the date? 8. Oh, but the year don't really end. But hey, come on. It's great to be here. We're here to make your Friday special. Of course, I've got the one bed to attend this evening.
Don't we all?
Yes. It's our end of the year party today, guys, and we are super stoked on that one. We're getting our groove on, our gilly ready. Yeah, because it's going to be today? Yes, of course. I've already started, still,
it's going to be good.
Getting the headgear.
In any case, guys, look out for some interesting discussions coming your way. Interesting guests as well. And of course, we have the kitchen segment, which is going to be spiced up today. Just wait for that experience. You guys are going to absolutely love it.
Yeah, my name is Emem Imiokoche.
My name is Mazino Appeal. You knew that already.
Well, you have to remind them. But hey, guys, we'd like you to kindly stream the show live at tvcentertainment.tv and on Facebook at TVC Connect.
And remember, download the app. It's free. It's on Android or iOS. You can get it and also carry us with you any place you want to go. And please remember, follow us on our socials, okay? The platforms, all of them, use this. At TVC Connect is how to find us. And then follow.
Yes, guys. Well, you can also watch us live on GOTV channel 16 and UHF 49 for terrestrial.
Now, guys, for a Friday, let's check out what we have put together for you for today's show, please.
Yes. So first up, we have some yet to be released movie trailers.
It'll be a fantastic Friday. Also, we've got the games coming up, something very, very local. Let me put it that when I say that intentionally.
Okay, looking forward to that one.
Good to have you guys here. Now, wanted to start today from yesterday's ending, because right as I was heading home, you started a topic that was very interesting. You were asking something about best friends.
Yeah.
I don't know if you were there, but MM asked me if my wife was my best friend.
Okay.
And I said, okay, first off, the concept of best friends shouldn't actually apply to partners. That's a different thing. Now, she also then asked, who's my best friend? I said, my best friend is Wale, he's in Abuja. And she asked, do you guys talk every day? I said, no, that would be rather suspicious. We don't. We just simply, we can not talk for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but when we talk, it's like as if we just talked yesterday. And that's the concept of having a best friend. I don't know if you agree with me, Mike.
In fact, 2 of my friends, so I don't normally specify one person best friend, but I have some very close
A group.
And about 2 of them, in fact, sometimes even months, and then when we talk, the times we go 3 hours.
Exactly.
In fact, there's one part, there's Paul. We might not talk for months, months. But we start, his airtime will run out, mine will run out, he will load, I'll load. I'm telling you, there's a particular time I went like 3-4 hours.
The reason
and
why
it just seemed like,
The reason why she asked, if you remember, was because she says I'm always on the phone with my wife.
Okay.
That's a good thing, isn't it? But then I think there are 2 different concepts. People say, hey, you get married to your best friend and stuff like that. That's great and all.
Exactly.
But the fact is that your real best friend, for most people, is actually not your partner.
Why? But shouldn't it be?
It's a great plus if it is.
Exactly.
It is.
So that's what I'm saying. I mean, if your wife or if your partner is someone you speak to most of the day, because you're speaking to her on the basis of, other than letting her know where you are, you're communicating, there's that, line of communication on, what's going on with your day.
It's a different level of familiarity. I think it comes above your best friend, quite frankly. It's different. It's not that it's any less.
So what do you call that kind of friendship?
We're married. Then, you know, that's
I feel like there has
believe.
to be other than in marriage, because I mean we already understand that institution as it is right now, especially in these times, right? So in a case where you are beyond intimacy, you're having like beyond an intimate conversation, a sort of relationship with someone, it has to be pegged or tied.
Okay, so let me put it this way. Do you love your best friend?
I love my best
Good. Are you in love with your best friend?
I could be in love with
No.
my best
Mike,
So
what do you think?
Look, man, it's all semantics. And when I mean semantics, look, someone says, oh, my partner is my best friend, to try to make themselves feel good or whatever. That's up to them. Do you understand? It depends. But, find out what works for you. And for me, the concept of a friend, for some people, maybe that distance does help. I don't know, having to see someone every day, you might get to the point where it's
familiarity.
Yes, so will friendship come in there? So I think it's different people, how it works for you. For some people, like she said something about every day. So for you, it's about talking every day. For me, no, I don't want to talk to that friend every day. Or I can't. What are we saying?
Yeah.
So it's
Because
just
for
different
some
strokes,
people,
different
it's
folks.
out of sight is out of mind.
No.
I'm one of those people.
Oh, for you, okay.
Out of sight is out of mind. So that constant communication when distance is already a barrier or a factor. I mean, we need to keep that communication constant.
I feel you, though. Different strokes for different folks, I guess. Let's just keep it that way.
Yeah.
It's all good. But for today, you guys are our best friends, and we are in love with you, according to MM.
Look at you playing the TT there. Okay.
I can't
Continue.
I can't do that.
You have to, Mazino.
We're friends with Mother Nature this morning.
I'm rooting for you.
So,
we are best friends with Mother Nature.
Yeah.
Go, you go. You got it.
Let's do the weather thing.
The news on Wake Up Nigeria. My name is Mike Messi-Keno. Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has dismissed calls in some quarters asking for his resignation. He stated this on the sidelines when he inaugurated Phase 2 of the rehabilitation and resurfacing of roads in FCT as part of efforts to make Abuja a befitting capital city. The minister said the Phase 2 will cover 49 roads in Asokoro and in its environs. The minister had inaugurated Phase 1 in September, covering 135 roads in Garaki, bringing the total number of roads being rehabilitated to 184 across the city.
Somebody told me that there are some people who were carrying placards because, frankly speaking, I don't have time to even see that. I was busy. I don't want to be distracted. I want to be focused.
The federal government says it's committed to building a healthcare system for Nigerians that works. That's according to the Minister of Health, who was represented by Dr. Chukwuma Anyaike at the first annual API and Public Health Initiative Symposium themed Integrating Non-Communicable Diseases and HIV to ensure long and quality lives for people living with HIV. Dr. Ayodeji Odutolu, Board Chairman APIN, says there are outlined strategies on how to influence policies to tackle diseases and ensure quality lives for people living with HIV.
This integration initiative is apt, it is very timely, it is happening at the right time. I would like to share with you also that the federal government of Nigeria, under the leadership of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, even prior to election, have engaged so much with stakeholders to find out what are the true situations in Nigeria.
I would like to assure APIN of the unwavering support and dedication of the Ministry of Health in this cause. The journey to integrate non-communicable diseases to HIV and other,
The United Nations has taken a tough stance against the humanitarian crisis in Gaza. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres has invoked Article 99 of the UN Charter, asking the Security Council to take urgent action. Article 99 is expected to bring to the attention of the Security Council any matter which may threaten the maintenance of international peace and security. The UN Secretary General said this decision was mandated by a severe risk of the collapse of the humanitarian system in Gaza. He also appealed for the declaration of a humanitarian ceasefire.
Good.
Flora is always adorable. She comes in with this cute smile, you know, ready to cook us a storm.
Thank you so
Good
much.
morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Great. Guys, this morning she's making one of my favorite meals in the world. Yes, pasta. So guys, she will be making pasta bolognese. Ooh, I know, right? And it's perfect because it is the weekend. Yes, you get to make all of this. So let's talk about the ingredients for our pasta bolognese.
Okay, so this is one of the intercontinental dishes, and it's very expensive.
Is it very expensive?
It's good if you learn how to cook it, you know, and enjoy it at home. So I have all the ingredients here. I have the rosemary.
Okay.
I have the bay leaf, curry masala, oregano. They are the Italian spices for this very dish. And I have, of course, tomato paste. Very important. It's the basis for this recipe. You need a lot of tomatoes.
Okay.
Then I have a carrot. I have garlic, yes. Garlic and ginger is the base. Very, very. If you want the flavor to come out, then you need to use the garlic and the ginger. And then I have my pepper mix.
Okay.
The pepper mix has bonnet scotch pepper. We have chili pepper. There we have tomatoes. I've said it that we need a lot of. So this is fresh tomatoes combined with the tomato paste here.
Okay.
And I have my ground beef. And you can use any type of. You can use chicken. You can use sausages, slice your sausages into them, and enjoy it as the way you want it.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we have our spring onions.
Spring onions.
And our spaghetti, which is the star of this dish, because without the spaghetti, we do not have a pasta bolognese. And on your screen right there are the ingredients, guys, if you missed out on it, when Chef Flora was reeling them out. So let's get to it. So what are we making first?
First thing is to put it in the water here. And adding the
spaghetti
with the bay leaf.
Okay.
Then we boil it out.
Okay. So once we're done cooking it, so are we cooking till it's al dente or till it's properly done?
Properly done.
Till it's properly done. Okay, great. So what's the essence of the bay leaf in it, though?
The bay leaf is to add the flavor.
Okay, to just add flavor. And I recently found out that you're not meant to eat the bay leaf. It's just meant to add that extra flavor that your food needs, but you're not meant to eat it. Okay. We
Yes,
learn
but
things
it
every day, don't
it
we?
also has a benefit.
Yes, it has a lot of nutritional benefits. Yes.
Like if you use it in, boiling your meat or use it in warming the oil, it reduces the saturated fats.
It does. Yes, yes. That's what it does, basically. And it basically helps also reduce your cholesterol level as well, so it's not too much, right? Okay, guys, so let's get cooking. Of course, you need help with this, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, I'll just put this on, and we'll get cooking in a bit. Our spaghetti bolognese is about to be, it's about to get cooked. And Chef Flora is getting right to it. We'll be right back, people. The show continues shortly. Stay with us.
And you are welcome. We have our very first guest for today, well, save our chef, on the couch here with me. Her name is Teniola Uwechue. She's a marketing director of Adam & Eve. It is a one-stop-fits-all type destination for all your home needs, if I got that correctly,
Yes,
didn't I,
you
Teniola?
did. Yes, you
I've got so many questions for Adam & Eve, but first of you are looking great. I love lemon green. It's my best color, by the way.
Yes,
what a way to lift
thank
my
you.
spirit walking in with that color.
Yeah, that was the idea. So we'll have a
I'm sure.
nice, bright,
Fantastic. Good to
almost
have
ready
you here.
for Christmas.
Let's talk about Adam & Eve. First off, you guys are a one-stop shop for everything family.
Everything homeware.
Everything homeware. And
Everything
all.
for the home.
So I asked you a fun question from before. What's Cain or Abel? Because it's not just about Adam and Eve when you talk about the
Home,
family.
yes.
Home. There's also the kids.
So-
What about them?
Well, so we started as a wedding gift store. doing wedding gift lists for new couples, people who needed to sort of start off with a home. Because we realized that people get you a lot of presents, but you want stuff that will last, stuff that you can use and you will enjoy, and you know, so that's how it started.
Yeah, it's very weird when after your wedding you find out that everybody brought you
Exactly,
you know, almost the same thing.
The same
and there's
thing.
always those rubber baths for babies.
Exactly.
Like they're watching your womb.
There's that. But there's also the thing, I mean, if you go by a list, then you can just take something off, because we need everything from pegs to microwaves. So it's, yes, pots and pans, small things, big things. So a list was a guide to just help people know exactly what you have. So that way, whatever you're spending on someone, you know is something they actually want.
Okay.
And then we just sort of expanded after that, and more homeware. So we do everything.
You guys have been around for
sheets.
how long?
25 years.
25 years.
Yes.
You must have gotten this down to a T by now.
Yeah, well, yeah, every day we keep.
So do couples come to you guys and say, we're about to get married, we just need you, just plug and play, you do the work.
Yeah, absolutely. If you come in, you just take a look around the store, just have a walk through, and then just pick all the items, because obviously we have different versions of different items. So just pick what you want, and your guests, just some call in, some we have everything delivered to the.
In any way,
hotel.
are these items culturally curated for different cultures, people who get married, perhaps? I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
we
just
have.
thinking
I mean,
ahead
the thing is, I think it's also, if you're going to live in a house, it's a question of taste. What do you like? What do you want to be surrounded by? It's your house. So, of course, you walk through, pick the different things, and your guests will go by your list. But generally, we have walk-ins for, it's a homeware store. So you can come in, pick one thing, or pick 100 things.
How many branches do you guys have?
We have one. We have
Where?
one. We used to have one in Abuja, but no, we concentrate, because again, we send out stuff all over.
Oh, so it's not just, you can also send out to your customers.
And we find that, there's only one Harrods. There's only one Selfridges.
That's not all you do focus on family. At the end of the year, every single year, you guys have something that you put together that has to do with the season.
Yes, of course.
What is it called?
It's Nine Lessons and Carol. It's a festival of 9 lessons and carols.
Festival of nine lessons and carols.
Yeah, so essentially we have it in November. Okay. And a lot of people usually like, why so early? Christmas is a season of reconciliation, of preparation, of a reminder of sacrifice for a lot of people. So we start from November. So if there's anybody, in short, if you're still fighting with anybody, you have time. go and look for them. So we kind of want to deliver that message, get Christmas going nice and early, encourage people to, come on in, shop. We obviously Christmas trees, decorations.
What formats does it take? This.
So we have 8 readers.
Okay.
Who, at the moment, we do women. So we have 8 women readers who have been everything from chef to HODs to just people who have sort of excelled in whatever field that they're in, very diverse. So each person delivers a lesson, and it's a Bible reading, taken all the way from Genesis to the very end. And then the 9th lesson is a gospel reading, which is usually done by an invited, either clergy. Okay. So the clergy takes the final reading. And in between, we have a wonderful, amazing choir giving us all of the carols in between the lessons. And so it's an evening. And of course, after that, we eat, drink, and, and say Merry Christmas.
You chose November for
yes.
it. Yes. So that means this year it's gone past already?
Oh, yes.
Well,
oh, yes.
Okay, so, well, I understand that. Kind of like interesting that you would plan ahead and make sure that everybody's like getting ready for before the frenzy of the season kicks in. You have your own events kind of like outside of, and the focus on family and also moral. The fact that it's, should I say spiritual or biblical? You have that nuance to it.
Exactly. I think it's at this time of the year. It's something about, for most of us, it's also the new year in January. And this time of the year just gives you sort of reflection. It's a time where you pause and sort of think, okay, what's my year been like? A last push to get something, into that last space. And then what's my new year going to be? So it's a time to reflect. It's a time to stop, pause, restart, and then we kind of just slide in there with a carousel.
That's grand. So you hear that? Does that mean that come this season, which we are already kind of like in, you guys are going to be perhaps maybe giving our guests or our audiences some goodies?
I might actually have some surprises for them.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, so
good. Well, in your experience, what do you find that families actually look out for once at this time of the year, mostly?
So I find that a lot of people use this time to sort of change their sheets, add some decoration to the house, something they've been looking at for. So it could be home decor, it could be changing your sheets and just getting new comfortable pillows.
Like Nigerian spring cleaning.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you sort of just add new pots. You know, maybe you're going to have guests, so you want new plates, you want to add something to your, you know, just little things, from little to big things. So I find that this time of the year, people just sort of want to feel good, be surrounded by beauty. And that's what it is. If you come into Adam and Eve, you can't be the same. You're just, it's beauty. And now we have the art gallery there as well. With a lot of new artists, and as well as old established ones. And when you come in, it's just the idea is, look, outside is Glasgow's. Inside your house.
Intrinsic.
You know, when you step, you should be able to...
This is home.
You know, because you're going to go back out, go to work, all of that. Sometimes it's stressful, but when you come into your house, the beauty, your spirit should...
What's that easy mellow vibe about you? What is that? Where's that from?
Home is beautiful.
You're like, oh,
you know, peace. I live it all.
And that is what you're trying to advise families also do as well.
Yeah.
That's very beautiful.
Thank you.
I can't say too much about that. That's just nice. I'm actually feeling all of that.
Thank
I'm
you.
sure that's exactly how it
vibe.
also translates when we walk into Adam and Eve.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's fantastic. It's beautiful.
Absolutely.
Family is important.
Is important,
especially
and this is at this time. So it's good, you know, the beauty of togetherness, surrounded by the beauty of our possessions, and just enjoy each other.
Fantastic. On a final note, since it's your experience, I'd like you to give families around Nigeria, around Africa, one good advice, especially for this time we find ourselves currently. With everything that's happening in Nigeria, people are restricting us from entering their country now and all of that. We have to find joy in what we have. I'm branching into the advice part, which is supposed to be you. Give families one good, healthy advice for the season.
Today is the day you are here. This is today. Tomorrow is the yesterday you were worried about. Today is the yesterday you were worried about. You know, and let's just hold each other. And I don't mean just physically. Reach out to each other, love each other. Just peace, you know? And look, things won't always be easy, but they won't always be so bad. And no matter how dark the night is, morning comes with a new song and a new day and a new promise. So love each other. That's it. Just love each other.
Love the vibe, Penny. Thank you very much for coming through. It's fantastic having you over. And I can't wait to walk into your stores and see what I could have for my family.
I'm looking out for you. Yes, and do come through.
Discounts?
Kids always have a...
Do I get discount?
Yeah, I mean, this season you never can tell. You just might be lucky. Well, we've got good cheer all around, so...
Fantastic. That's grand. Thank you, Tenny.
Thank you so much.
And having you all, do stay. You out there, you've heard everything that you need to know about Adam and Eve, so perhaps maybe you could take a mosey on downtown.
Yes.
It's all good. Do stay tuned. We've got another hour of great stuff coming your way. We'll bring it your way in just a bit. And of course, you're welcome. It's the second hour here on Wake Up Nigeria. It's a Thank God It's Friday edition. And, well, hey, thank God it's Friday. And thank you for joining us. We've got something for you this hour, much like the last hour, even better.
Yeah, so there's something that the Adam and Eve marketing manager said. So she said, today is the yesterday you were worried about.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, so we're here now. And, I mean, isn't that enough reason to just, you know, go with the flow, nothing to worry about, be happy, put a smile on your face.
Yeah, she's doing that affirmation thing again. Mike, you get the joke, yeah? Mike, this one just won't let it go.
I am going to chuck y'all with affirmations. You ain't seen anything yet.
They just flash something beautiful, something that you've not seen, someone that you've not seen in the kitchen or you've not seen on Wake Up before. Well, I want to 6 foot of sweetness.
Amazon's goddess.
Missy Bowler's in the house.
Don't do that.
Sorry.
How you doing, Missy?
I'm lovely.
Missy, let's get to meet you for some of us who don't know you and all of that.
My name's Missy, Missy Morlu, and I'm an actor. and on-air presenter, special needs advocate. And I'm a mom, which is the most important thing in my life. But yeah.
How many kids?
I have three. I have 2 boys and a girl.
Ooh.
Yes.
You go, mommy.
Thank you.
Lovely. Chef Flora is also here, of course, and we've been doing some of our bolognese
Spaghetti.
Bolognese and all of that. Well, okay, it's coming up good. Well, Mazzino, you have something to say about this beautiful, this wonderful-looking mom of 3.
In the presence of grace right now. Missy was one of the best voices that ever has graced Lagos Radio.
Oh my God, thank you.
Absolutely fantastic. If you ever did get the chance to hear.
You know, for me, she has hit the criteria over and over and over. You know that, Mazzino. Just between us, Mazzino. Let's just leave it at that.
Let's leave it.
Okay.
In any case,
yeah.
thank you very much for joining us in channel 16 for GOTV. It's 45 it's 49 if you are on UHF, and of course 121 for StarTimes. Also, you might be following us already at TVC Connect. Thank you very much. Should I slow down?
Well, yes, I need you to slow down because I need to remind you all that the TVC Women's Network Sales Fair is happening next weekend. Not this weekend, though. Pay attention, please. Next weekend, which is the 15th to the 17th, guys. And we have quite an array of, female entrepreneurs that are going to be here, selling at a discount. Discount, in this economy. So you better hurry, save up those monies. We can come and spend it here.
Yes, indeed. It's going to be right here. It's going to be a big fair. So you guys look out for that. We'll give you more information. My name is Mazzino Appeal.
And I am Emil Kochi. Of course, it's the Wake Up Nigeria show. Your weekend starter, guys. And yes, remember that you can watch us live at tvcentertainment.tv. And of course, we'd like you to follow us on all our socials at TVC Connect.
So we're going to be giving you a bit of what is up for this hour. Do stay tuned for that one. But first, I want to remind you that YouTube is there for you guys, and we put up stuff on there every single time. You want to make sure that you're smashing that notification button to get all the content come your way firsthand. Now, for what we have coming up this hour.
Yes, of course. We still have, we've done a bit of sports and we've done movies. And we have a musical performance coming up next with Still Chris. And he'll be joining us to perform, songwriter, and he is
incredible singer.
Incredible singer, isn't he? Yeah.
And I know I'm gonna shine, 'cause I know one day my God will see me through. Every day and every night, on my knees praying for light, 'cause I know one day I'm gonna make it through.
Finally joining us, you've met her already. Missy Molo is in the studio here. She's a delightful person. She's a multifaceted powerhouse who does it all with a dash of spice, creativity, and of course, grit. She's worked on radio, like she told you from before. She's also a mother of 3 beautiful kids. She's a podcaster, an advocate, and many more. Hey, wait until we give you the full dose when we get to talk to her here on the couch.
The one that is wicked to women and strips them of all their dignity.
When evil hides behind traditional culture.
Wonder if it's going to be a sunny or rainy day.
Well,
but please, can it be a fair weather day?
I guess it should. So let's do the weather, but after that, you guys are going to see MM and, of course, Missy inside of the kitchen.
Yeah.
Something very spectacular.
Welcome to the kitchen, guys. Yes, Missy Molu is still here. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Excellent.
I actually grew up listening to her, and she's, she was one of my favorites back then. Loved her, loved her.
I'm not that old.
Yeah, she's not that old. She just started her career really early.
I mean, seriously. I was like out of the womb.
I know.
Baby.
It's so good to see you.
Thank you so much.
So welcome to our kitchen. This is Chef Flora. And this morning, she'll be making spaghetti bolognese.
Okay.
For you,
Thank
of course,
you very
because you're
much.
like our special guest.
Thank you.
Right. So we'll just allow Chef Flora quickly run through, what we've been through so far. And over to you, Chef Flora.
All right. So I have my spaghetti. The spaghetti is here and it's ready.
Okay.
It's already. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So. I've already stir-fried the ground beef, which is one of the ingredients, and I already fried out the tomato paste, with my onions and bay leaf.
Lovely.
So I'm just continuing.
All
I
right.
wanted you to see the rest.
Okay. I mean, Missy, you're a mom of 3 kids. You have boys, and we know boys like to eat.
Oh, okay. So I have 2 boys.
Yeah.
One eats everything.
Okay.
The other one is super picky. So he's like, no, Mama, I don't like the way this one's smelling. No, I'm not gonna. So he has like in the morning, he'll have oats. Where the other one, he's like, can I have yam and corned beef stew, boiled plantain, egg sauce? Okay, and then maybe tomorrow he's very sort of like, just give me everything.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like 2
So
different
how do you keep up with, the demands? I mean, having to make 2, maybe even 3 different meals for breakfast or for lunch or dinner.
So now I've told him, I said, whatever I put on the table is what everybody's eating, because you're not going to drive me crazy, basically.
I can imagine. I can imagine. Okay, so Chef Laura, you've put in what did you just put in?
All this is the pepper mix.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Smells lovely.
So what's your favorite pasta recipe?
It's going to have to be pasta Alfredo. Because it's nice and creamy and filling. So we only do it once in a while, so we just don't start ballooning.
Yeah, we indulge.
Yeah.
Okay. So you put in the carrots.
Yes.
Okay. What did you do with those carrots, though?
I shred it.
You shredded it.
You can shred it, you can slice it, but
Okay.
this is how I
Oh, gosh, this smells so good.
Yeah. So the last spaghetti meal you made, what was it?
I think it was just spaghetti and a corned beef sauce, and then you just mix it all together. Because sometimes, oh, hello.
It smells so good in here.
I mean, please.
I just, and plus I like your voice, so I.
Oh, thank you. My voice.
I feel like Mazino has been stalking you since you got into the studio.
Really?
Stalking is since like you said, 20 years. I'm sorry, Missy. I didn't.
They're lying. Very, I told you when I was a baby, like a toddler.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I was a teenager.
I'm
Well,
joking.
you still look ravishing, because how are you able to keep up with, the look, the pressure, being a mom, advocate, serial entrepreneur,
do you do everything?
multimedia personality, actress, podcaster.
It's I won't lie, it's hard. It's hard, but it's okay. So for the example, the first thing, just get the kids off to school, like get out, just go, basically. And then once that's done, and then I think I have to schedule my days to be like, today this is what I'm gonna do, tomorrow this is what I'm gonna do, that sort of thing, because I can't do everything in one day, and I have to keep it interesting, because my personality, I get bored very easily. So I'm the sort of person where today I'm gonna bake, tomorrow I'm gonna record something, that sort of thing. So yeah,
I like
that's the way exactly.
So what exactly is happening to the bolognese?
Okay,
Where are we on that?
Chef Laura, quickly let us know what's going on over there.
Okay, so I've added all the ingredients right now.
Okay.
So the beef is there, the carrot has gone in, the spring onions.
Okay.
Just allow it to simmer.
Okay.
For some minutes,
So are we
and everything
having
is
the spaghetti separately?
Yes, yes.
Okay, like a spaghetti and a
just-
sauce.
Yes.
Aha.
I got a question for Missy. You got 3 kids.
Yes.
How annoying is it for you that your best meal is not their best meal?
Oh my goodness.
I got that with my daughter. Everything I like, she's like, yeah.
She doesn't like.
Heartbreaking.
It's heartbreaking. It's painful because you make this meal and you're like here, and it's just like, oh, I don't like.
I don't like it. And you put so much
and they
work
start
into it.
whining.
Yeah.
And it's just like, really? What do you want? And they'll ask for like the most simplest thing, and I'll be like, I've been slaving in the kitchen. What is wrong with you?
boy.
It's interesting.
It's very interesting. I mean, with kids, I have 2 kids. I have 2 girls.
Yeah.
And I mean, you have to eat what
I give you.
Yeah,
and
so
there's a food timetable, so that to ensure that all of the classes of foods are incorporated into their diets, because it's very, very.
I didn't get the ingredients from before, just for my sake, and perhaps a couple of people out there who didn't. What are we working with here today?
Okay, so Chef Laura, over to you.
First, I have my pepper mix, which consists of the chili pepper, garlic, ginger, tomato, fresh tomatoes, separate. Then I have tomato paste itself. So I said the basis for this dish is the tomatoes.
Okay.
The tomatoes. So I mixed the tomato paste with a fresh one, and even diced another fresh one. It's just And so I have the ground beef. It's actually one of the most expensive intercontinental dishes. So you can learn to prepare it at home. and give yourself a good treat.
I imagine how much tomatoes is right now in the market.
I know, right? I wouldn't know, actually.
No, you wouldn't know.
I just eat it.
You just eat it. It was a pleasure having you here,
Thank you
Missy.
so
I mean, we're still
much.
going to
Exactly,
talk some
Missy.
more. on
We
the
have to talk
couch.
with you on the couch.
No, we've not had enough of you yet.
I was like, okay, bye.
We'll be back.
So Chef Flora is, still making sure that our breakfast comes together pretty nicely. And, well, we'll be right back, people. Stay with us.
All right, so I've never done this. It's something I look forward to doing, maybe because the circumstances haven't been so right, but maybe when I talk to the curator today, I might finally find a reason to go out and watch a movie in a park or do an external outdoor movie viewing and all of that. I've got EH in the house, curator of Movie in the Park. It is great to have you. You're welcome.
Thank you very much for having me. Good morning.
Okay, good morning. Yes, Movie in the Park.
Right.
Let's get straight to it. When did this start? How did it start? What's it about Movie in the Park?
So Movie in the Park started last year in February. That's when did it start, right? So now how did it start? I was having lunch with my friend, and I just thought that there's not so many places that people can go. There's mostly in many urban areas in Nigeria, for example, like Lagos, there's so much hustle and bustle. Everybody's on their grind, and there's very limited spaces that really allow you unwind and just relax and properly chill and bond with your friends, your family, people that you love. So I just thought, you know what, let's have a Movie in the Park experience. We see a lot of this happen in movies made out of the country, in Hollywood movies. Why not replicate something like that in Nigeria? And that's how the idea came. Like 2 months after we had this lunch and this conversation, Movie in the Park was born. Right.
And then you just get the park, get people together, get them to register, and you just show a movie.
Honestly, that's about it.
How do you pick what movie is showing?
So we always have a theme. And like the theme that we pick for each edition is usually how we used to pick our movie. For example, Halloween last time in Abuja, we obviously had to show a horror movie. For our vintage edition, we had to go show a Nollywood classic from about 20 years ago. For our sports edition, we showed a Nollywood movie that had a sport-themed story. Yes.
And it's just one movie? Or how does it go? How many screens? Talk to us about the setting. How does it look like?
The setting is, let me tell you how it goes. People come into the park at 5. So let me come again. Movie in the Park is very heavy on people bonding, people networking, people meeting themselves, aside just the movie experience. So at 5 p.m. when people come into the park, they just chill, they get to meet new people. It's just a very light, good ambience, good atmosphere for you to just network and like make new friends and whatever. So that happens from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. There's lots of engagements happening. Then from 7 p.m. there's a movie showing. So sometimes we show one movie, sometimes we go as far as 2-3 movies. Short movies.
Simultaneously?
No. One ends, one after another one, right?
Okay.
So basically, the movies end from around 9:30 to 10 p.m.
Okay.
So whether it is 1 or 2 or 3, it ends at 10 p.m. And then the after party starts.
Oh, okay,
right?
Cool.
Because I can imagine that after you've met new people and there's good bonding and you've just had a good time, you now really want to, get down.
The same venue, or do they have to move to somewhere else?
Not the same venue. I mean, everybody just, because we do picnic style.
Okay.
You come, you lay your mat on the ground, your sheet, and like watch the movie. So right after the movie, right after the credits rolls, you pack up your mat and you're standing up and
so when I was thinking, when I heard about Movie in the Park, the first thing that came to my mind was what I see happens outside the country where maybe you come in with your car, and you tune to a particular band on your radio, and then you can get the audio from the movie.
Right.
That's what was in my mind, but this is cool. This one, because that one isolates people. This
allows you really meet new people. So what you're describing is a drive-in movie experience.
Drive-in movie experience, exactly.
So I feel like if we do that, first of all, you now cut the audience into more than half. It now becomes an elite kind of event. So Movie in the Park is very inclusive. It's for the students. It's for people who don't have cars. It's for the non-working class. We say it's a family-friendly environment. It creates a family-friendly environment for you. So people from different age groups, from different demography, different spectrums of life, walks of life, converge at Movie in the Park and meet themselves. Yeah, so you just come, you don't need for a car, just come, watch a movie.
Is it free? Can I just step in and walk in and watch Movie in the Park?
It's not free. I mean, things around here are expensive. But because we say inclusivity and we want it to be as affordable as we preach, right? We're very heavy on affordability. Our ticket price has been 3K for the longest time. Only this time, because it's our 10th edition, we had to increase to 5K. But still, we still sold a lot of tickets for 3K for early bird. Yeah.
For early bird. So when is this happening?
It's happening tomorrow, actually.
Okay, where?
Muro Kunola Park in VI. So this is the place where we had the first edition. So after going to various states, it just made sense that we come back to our birthplace.
Okay. Well, you say various states. You've done it outside Lagos?
Yes, we've had an edition in Ibadan, actually 2 editions in Ibadan, but one was exclusive to us, one was a collaboration we did for a brand. And then we've had 2 in Abuja, so one was for us and one was a collaboration we had with a brand.
So your original aim was to get people together. Are you achieving that aim? Is it happening for you?
Is it happening?
That yearning that made you decide to want to start this?
Absolutely. 2 yearnings made me start moving the park experience. I wanted to give people a place to really relax and have a good time with their friends and loved ones. That is 100% happening because I see that happen because we hear testimonies from people after every experience. We see how people engage with our socials and what they say. So yeah, that's happening too. We wanted people to bond, family and all of
so
that. That's what we said first is happening. We wanted people to also meet themselves. That's happening because we've had cases, we've had stories where people say, oh yeah, I met my boyfriend here.
Oh, okay.
We've had proposals there. So yeah, friends have become closer.
A family maker as it stands. Okay.
So yeah,
I like that.
It really does provide the avenue.
I like that.
It's the perfect setting for you.
Setting for you. Okay. So what time is it tomorrow?
Starts at 5 p.m.
Starts at 5 p.m. like you said, and so there's a period where people can
just
network and chill and all of that.
And then after party.
What movie is showing? Do we know ahead or we just see the movie?
I could say the movie now.
Okay.
But we don't like to say the movie. Just
tell us.
But what is certain is that it's a Nollywood movie. We're about the culture.
Okay.
We're very heavy on promoting the Nigerian music culture and the film culture mostly. So yeah, it's a Nollywood movie, and I'm going to tell you who made the movie, but I'm not going to tell you the name.
Who made it?
It's a movie by Kayode Kasum. It's comedy and it's very, very interesting.
Very nice, very nice. So we cannot watch Fast and Furious there. Well, I like that.
No, you cannot watch Fast and Furious.
It's a Nigerian thing. So well done, Yechi.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Here's wishing you the best and to greater achievements.
Right.
All right.
You guys need to turn up.
All right, we will.
You'll come, right?
We will.
Right. Can't wait to see
All right.
you.
Well done. All right, that's it. Movie in the Park, Muri Okunola. Tomorrow, 5 p.m. You go out there, 5 grand, and watch it. All right. We'll take a time out now. Stay with us. We'll be right back with our last guest.
You're welcome back, and we still have the voice, the face, the beauty. See, 5'10", Mike, not 6 foot, but if you're, the hills, okay, grand. Missy's still in the studio with us. Missy, grand to have you here, and I'm glad that I'm the one who's actually sitting on the couch with you here.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and how did you get here today?
I went through, we were going to go straight, but then I had to go through Bagada.
Yeah, because of just in case you didn't know, there seems to be something happening on your route here at the Alakwe point. Where the bridge, the pedestrian bridge it's no more because a truck, how does a truck get that high that you actually break a pedestrian bridge? But I hear it's been cleared off now.
Okay.
So perhaps maybe there's freer movement, so yeah. But
maybe the driver
I was at a point scared that you weren't going to make it. I was like, no, not Missy.
Oh, no.
But
I'm very good with commitments.
Grand. So let's talk about you and what you do currently. Now, you've gone from radio to podcasting to everything else, and then now you are focused on acting.
Yes.
Tinsel is your, let me say, everyday type of thing?
Yeah, Tinsel is my day-to-day, basically.
Thing.
So the more, let's say, known productions that I've been in recently is Wura.
Oh, yeah.
Where I play Omolara, and she's a drunken lout. You know, she's like, her character is amazing. It is amazing because when I read the script and I got the character, I was like, what kind of woman is this? Basically. And then every time I get a script, I'm like, I'm blown away.
Okay, so walk us through that process of actually deconstructing who Missy Molu is and then reconstructing somebody like, what's her name? Omolara. And then you have the lady in Tinsel who's the event planner.
Yes, Kenny.
How do you reconstruct these personalities?
Okay, so let me give you a scenario. So when I first got on set with Wura, and I'm supposed to play Omolara, the director was like, you know, she'd say to me, okay, do it this way, do it this way, do it this way, do it this way. And it just wasn't clicking. But then there was another scene, which is like the opening scene where you meet Omolara, where she's running inside and she's screaming, hey, this is my son's house, let me in, let me. You know, that's the first scene where you see her. And once I did that scene, for some reason, everything just clicked. I was like, now I get what kind of woman this person is. So this is who Omolara is, you know, that sort of thing. And once I did that scene, I could, you know, sort of understand it. So that's her. Then when I go on set and I'm playing Tinsel, and it's Kenny, who's the event manager, who's more reserved, you know.
Two different people.
Two very different people. So that one, for me, is not too much of a challenge basically, because at one period of time, I have tried my hands at, event management and planning and everything.
So
And
there's
I'm
experience
actually
there?
undergoing a course right now for that as well. So it's like, I'm like, okay, I get this one. This one's easier. There was another character that I play on The Hidden. Her name was Onyinye. And Onyinye was a woman who was completely broken. That woman allowed me to delve into my emotional side. But she was doing a lot of crying and she was very distraught.
Did you find yourself going full 100 or did you stop just before?
No. It was
went
like
100.
Yeah, because the director was amazing. So we'd have a chat right before the scene was shot, and he'd be like, action, and it was the emotions.
I'd like to see that actually. I want to see. Let's see a little bit of The Hidden, and let's see your character in that one.
Oh, okay.
Abundant. Everything around me grows. I am protected going out, protected coming in. I am blessed and highly favored.
The one that is wicked to women and strips them of all their dignity.
When evil hides behind traditional culture, things can get complicated.
I should never have left them. I'm a bad mother.
Yeah, there you were with the tears in your eyes and everything. Well, I don't know if I could actually do like full-on acting. Maybe comedy, maybe play the philanderer or anything, but to actually go and be that emotional scares me because I think it's a recovery recovery process from that that I'm scared of.
Yeah.
Because when I get in my feelings, nah.
It's hard to get out of it.
It's hard to get out of.
Yeah.
And I've got things bottled up in there that
Right.
I really have to dig deep in there and bring that out. And once they're out,
they won't go away.
I'm getting emotional right now.
You have to think about it. You have to deal with it.
Let's change the subject. Let's intrude into your life. Last time I saw you, you had 2 kids. All of a sudden, you say you have 3.
I have 3 now.
I didn't see you pregnant in Tinsel. What happened?
No. I wasn't pregnant. So basically, was it about a month and a half ago now? Almost 2 months ago. Let's say October.
You had a baby?
I had a child.
Oh, okay. That's different, is it?
Well, let me explain. I wasn't pregnant, and so my baby girl, right, that I call my daughter is actually my cousin.
Oh.
So unfortunately, last year her mom passed away.
Okay.
And then my uncle, who's her dad, was very, very gravely ill, and then unfortunately he passed away.
Oh, yeah. So sorry.
About 3 weeks ago. And everything. So I mean, because we were anticipating it, I had said, let me take her in, basically.
What's her name?
Oriofe.
Oriofe. How's Oriofe taking it?
Oriofe is, I think we've had like some behavioral issues, basically, but right now, she's settling down because, we found her a nice little school that's small. So it's just, we want to be transitional, with the adjustment period. Let her first go into a smaller school before joining her brothers in a larger school so that, she just gets used to the day-to-day and it's done wonders for her.
I like what you're doing. It's very deliberate. You're already calling her your daughter, brothers, and that's very fantastic. Personally, I just think that this day and age, people don't do enough for kids who go through these kinds of instances, especially when it has to do with defining what mortality is for kids. During our time, we had Sesame Street and Mr. Hooper, when he passed, we understood that. Do you remember the never-ending story?
I do.
The horse, that broke me up.
It was,
So we understood it from, much more substantially from a younger age. But these days, I think people just don't want to discuss mortality with young people because of that fear of making them cry or stuff like that. I don't know if I'm the one who's seeing it differently.
I think, to be honest with you, we're very emotionally in touch these days, and we're emotionally overprotective.
Are we softer?
Very
and
much.
And making softer offspring?
Very much softer. Because everybody's doing this thing of, oh, you must have a better life than I did, and everything must be better for you.
Yeah.
But I think we've gone so far
into it
that it's kind of hard, because there was a situation once where I was speaking to 2 other mothers, and we were talking about YouTube. And it's for kids, YouTube is not appropriate because you go from one video and the next thing
Rabbit
you're
hole.
watching something else.
Yeah.
So I say to my kids, you can watch YouTube Kids, and they each have their own account, so they're watching what they like. And I was speaking to these other mothers, and they were like, oh, wow, you know, it's really hard. I can't get him to watch YouTube Kids. I was like,
You better.
why? In my mind, I was like, why? You're his mother.
Yeah.
You tell him what to do.
Yeah.
But we've done this thing so much in this new generation where we're like, you tell me what you want.
Yeah.
You tell me how to do it.
You're
no.
gonna have a good life. I'm gonna
No.
make sure that you never suffer.
No.
Have you met Mike? You met Mike, and
Yes.
Mike is an advocate for bringing up children.
The way
As in,
we used to be.
come on, girl, you go. Mike doesn't care for kids. It's like you have to live Mike, am I lying? No, you see, there he is. Yeah, no. It's like, no, let them suffer. This is Sparta. We're not done with you. We
Okay.
still have to taste everything that's inside the kitchen, so don't go
yes.
anywhere.
Okay.
Do stay tuned. It's a grand show today because we also have a very small game that we're going to include Missy in. Yes, we're going to milk everything out of you today.
Fantastic. Yay.
You're going to love this. It's called Geography, by the way, and it's fun. We'll play it soon. Stay tuned. And of course, your Welcome Friday edition is not the same when we don't have the games. And today we have a very simple game you can play with your family when they get together for the weekend. It's simply called Geography. And with my dais of very beautiful women and one guy, we are going to be playing Geography. That's what it's called. Now, let me set the rules. We've never worked together. We came close.
Yeah, we came
Hot?
close. Yes, we came
that
very
one.
close to working together.
Very, very close.
basically, yeah.
What did you hear about him?
What did I
now,
hear?
Yeah, well,
Mike, this is
Tell us
not
a
the
bit
time or
about-
place.
I didn't hear anything bad.
Thank you, Missy.
No, I didn't hear. Oh, when you were asking, you're like, what did you hear? What did you hear?
Yeah. In any case. All right, so Geography, this is how we play. I will start, since I'm the games master, I'm going to mention a place restricted to Lagos. Now, when I mention that place, the next person, which is you, Emma, must pick the last letter in that name and mention a place in Lagos. And we're going to go like that. If you fail, Missy will have to pick another location. Start by picking another location.
must be in Lagos, right?
Let's start with Lagos. Let's not overdo it because some people will now be calling.
Okay.
You know. All right. All right. So let's start with Lagos. So I'm going to start Geography.
Okay.
And I'm going to start with somewhere very, very simple. Let's start with Apapa.
Ajegunle.
Elegushi.
Ikeja.
You see, I don't always miss it. See?
You missed it, so MM starts.
And then you start.
Okay.
Mention the place.
Okay, I'll start with name of a state in Nigeria.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Why
Now
not
we're-
it's not,
Oh, now we're doing
you want to do
states?
states now?
it's not going to be Lagos.
There's only
no,
36 of them.
No.
It's not going to be Lagos.
Like, no,
Let's,
that's not what you-
we haven't exhausted Lagos. And this is where
Let's
we
use
go.
Lagos, yeah.
Let's keep it
Let's continue with Lagos a bit.
Okay, Ikorodu.
Uyo.
Uyoko, Kalabali.
Wait, you
Oh,
never
I
get
got
that.
confused because she remembered said state.
Well, yeah, she got
That is
confused. There
state.
might be a
That is
street.
state.
So let's start with you.
Let's start. You have to
No,
start.
because I got it wrong. So,
No,
we
so now
start
you
with-
have to
Okay, start me.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're still in Lagos.
Still in Lagos.
We're still in Lagos, eh?
3 seconds, oh, please.
Okay.
Oh. Give me 3 seconds.
Okay. Ogoko Michael.
Oh, Lord.
Obanikoro.
Obalende.
Elegushi.
Again.
Look at you. I was like, yay.
Ikeja is there.
Eh, no. Let's not say the one we said before. So I missed
Fine.
it.
Yeah,
Let's not say
I
the
don't
one
think we
said
should
before.
repeat.
So
Yeah.
Let's
get
start all
new
over.
ones.
Let's start all over.
Yeah.
All
So
right,
you start with you now. I missed it. So you start
Okay.
with you. Let's not say
Geography,
the one we said
geography.
before.
Let's start
Let's not say the one we said
with what's this place called? Alausa.
Apapa.
I said Papa, you lose.
Let's start with you.
Missy. Give us something good.
Yeah.
Where?
Exactly. Yeah. Wonderful. Ikoyi.
Ikorodu.
You always said Ikorodu before already.
I didn't say Ikorodu.
I said Ikorodu already.
Okay.
Then you lose it. We forgot to keep score. Mike at this point has lost out of this game. So I'm going to start again. Okay, let's start with, we've done this, we've done that, we've done a CMD road.
No.
No, it's a street now.
If I remove my shoe and use it on
Come on, what's so violent? Okay, where? We've done kids already. People are giving me names. Don, where are you from?
Can I
Where
start?
do you live?
Can I start?
Yeah, start.
Awo
Can I
Yaya.
start? Eh?
Awo Yaya.
Aja.
Missy,
What are you doing?
We need to start
Let's pause the game.
Why are you doing that to me?
How do you do it? There's just something
what?
about your face and expressions. It's
I'm
like
an actor.
movies.
I'm an actor.
How do you do it? I could feel
That's
you.
why I can't get any Botox.
It was perfect as it is. So you lost. Mike, final round. Final round. Make it good. Make it good.
Let me make it good. Agboju.
Oju Elegba.
No.
Agboju. You even know Agboju. How do you know Agboju? Have you ever been to Agboju? Have you ever been to Agboju?
How does Oju Elegba start with
No, I don't want to. He didn't even pronounce it well. He said Agboju.
You
said Agboju. What's not what he said? He said
Agboju.
Agboju is a very fine place, very interesting historical place in Lagos. I don't think
Can we
gets
continue?
enough. It doesn't get enough. Yeah, Agboju doesn't get enough.
Can we continue?
No, let's talk about Agboju.
Alakija.
Yeah.
Missy,
Start again.
I'm just gonna let me be the judge. You guys can play. I mean, come on.
all right, one
your
last
turn.
round. I don't think Missy has started any.
Okay.
One last round,
I
Missy.
started
Anything
one.
anything
Okay,
you
you
want.
start
Anything you
anyway.
want.
Start.
Anything you want. It doesn't have to be Lagos, please.
It
Just tell
doesn't
us
have to
something.
Yeah,
be
let's do
anything
states.
at
Yes,
all.
just tell us anything
Let's
you
do
want.
anything. States.
No. What you want? What do you want?
Yeah, let's do states.
States? Is that
Not
okay with you?
restricted to states.
How about
because-
countries?
Okay, let's do countries.
Because
That's
countries,
more
you
fun.
have
Oh yeah, let's go. This is a
Yeah?
big one,
Okay.
guys.
Okay.
Japan.
Nigeria.
Yes.
America.
Angola.
Go, Missy. Go, Missy.
Afghanistan.
Mike.
Nepal.
Woo. Okay. Yes. Carry on.
Lebanon.
Niger Republic.
So it's a C.
Yeah, no.
No, it's
Lebanon. Niger Republic.
Eh, just say
Is it
Niger.
the R?
Let's do the C. Let's do the C.
Okay, Niger
Niger.
Republic.
Niger.
R. Rwanda.
Angola.
Antananarivo.
I already said Angola.
Antananarivo.
I said Angola.
Antananarivo.
Antananarivo, if I see my-
Yes, now.
If I use my bank account.
This one is
Which
Antananarivo.
continent?
Come on, guys. Isn't that a place? What are you guys talking about? Isn't that a capital? Oh, it is.
It's the capital of a city. It's not a country.
It's not
Antananarivo.
No. All right. If you guys say I lost, it's okay. You
lost.
start. Let's do countries again.
Russia.
Countries. Antarctica.
Yeah.
Which country?
It's a country.
Which continent? Pluto.
No, it is.
Antarctica.
It's a continent and a country.
Antarctica is not a country.
What is it then?
Continent is not a country.
It's not a country.
What is it then?
It's not.
It's a continent, not a country. It's like say, yeah.
Where are you from?
I gotta check this. Wait, hang on.
Africa.
No, it's
Antarctica.
not.
Which country?
Hey Siri.
Siri, go.
You're disturbing my Siri.
Mike, can we continue?
Let's continue, Jare.
Is
Okay, so
Antarctica-
countries,
Let
right?
the winners continue.
Okay, yeah, let the winners continue. Terrible. Okay, so let's go with Soweto.
Ontario.
You're out, yeah.
Okay, no. She didn't let me. I was gonna say Ontario. Listen.
Oh, yeah, fire. Oh, yeah, let's go. Japan.
I said Japan.
Netherlands.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Netherlands.
Dutch.
Netherlands. S.
S.
Oh, Netherlands. Oh, yes. South Africa.
Switzerland. South Africa.
Spain.
Yeah.
This is okay. Let's go to the kitchen, Missy. It's okay.
Yeah? No, we're
Missy.
done.
No, we're done. We can't continue. But tell you what, guys.
Kind.
While we're heading to the kitchen, let's just do a trailer for Wura, which you also starred in.
Yeah.
So she's a big
lovely.
guest.
Thank
Let's
you.
do Wura, and then by the time we
You're
get
like,
back,
hey.
we'll be stuffing her with bolognese.
No.
Not stuffing.
Hi, welcome to the kitchen, Missy Molu.
Thank you.
And this is Chef Flora, and this morning she's made for you spaghetti bolognese.
Yummy.
Yeah, she's taking us to Spain, to Italy.
Italian.
I see what you did there.
Yeah,
This is for me. Can I go ahead?
Yes, please.
Nobody ever said Italy when we're doing the game because that's where this is from.
Yeah, but
Right?
then
Yeah,
there's
we
none
didn't
of the
think about
countries that ended with an I. No one mentioned any of the
That's
countries
true.
that ended with an I.
It was always A.
Exactly.
Oh, here's a trivia for you. There is no continent that doesn't start or end with an A. Hang on, that doesn't end with an A. Think about it. Every single continent ends with an A.
Call one country that ends with an I.
With an I. Swahili? No.
Indonesia?
No.
Oh, A.
I.
Oh.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K.
Okay. What do you think? You love it?
It's so good.
Ah, so good, Chef Flora.
Thank you.
Oh, this is so good.
We will not run from it. Three of you. One country that ends with an I. One.
One country that ends with
I don't
an
think there's
I.
any.
There is.
There is. With an I.
These guys are not for my leg.
Siberia. Oh.
Burundi.
Mali.
Mali.
It's been a great show
Swahili is
for
not
a
a
Friday. Absolutely love today's edition. Hoping that you guys are going to join us again. Thank you very much, Missy. We took
you so much,
the
Missy.
entire morning, didn't we?
Thank you so much.
But we're so glad that you're
I'm sure she
here.
had fun.
Yes,
I
you
did. I did. A lot.
And on that note, I hope you have a great weekend, people.
Bye. Thank you too, Chef Kato.
Thank you.